started long back, many years back. The basic idea remained with me since 2004. A little small um, personal experience that I've gone through. Just when I was shooting and that's personal experience. Little moment from the film, nothing from the film as well. So, and since then it was there, and me and Juhi constantly, sorry for this, me and Juhi constantly used to discuss that we want to create, we have created many kinds of stories, we also want to create a relationship story from the young people's point of view. Absolutely teenage, we're just 20, not teenage, just 20, and so while writing Piku, I think it's 2014 or so, 15, the germ of the thought came in. And as soon as she finished Piku, she started writing this story. And it was a bit of a personal experience of her life also, what she has experienced. And then we got some inspiration from some newspaper clippings also, which had happened many cases when you see the film stories, personal stories. And that's how this, and then Jui came up with this brilliant script of October. And we were planning to shoot this film actually before Pink. We were planning to we'll shoot this film and then we'll go on Pink. That's what the plan was. But the cast was not getting, finalized. So we started Pink. Then we waited again for the year for the casting. So it kept on getting delayed. And my film, mostly I try for a fresh cast. So that's why the entire cast of this film was, before Varun was done, all the cast was done. The girl was, again during Pink shooting, I did a commercial with her, this Vanita Pantner Sanghu. She's from Wales, and it's a double mint Wrigley's commercial. There also she looked very beautiful, and as she performed a college going girl, romantic story on a song Ek Ajnabi Thi. So as soon as I saw, I clicked a picture. As soon as I met her, I sent it to him. I sent it to Judy. I said, this is the girl that I think should be there. So I got the girl, I think. So we all agreed. So that's how her casting happened. The rest of the other casting, when you see, it's all I knew people. Few Ronnie knew, few Judy knew, and few my casting director, who's done all my films. Varun was accidental, absolutely accidental, that he just came about and he wanted to meet me for a year or so. We were unable to schedule our meetings, and one day he just called me and he just said, sir, so I was in Juhu, I was leaving for Kolkata, so I mostly spent my time there. So I said, Aja, so I just woken up and I'm just clumsy, sir, at this point. I said, to Aja, I said, yahan kuch bhi nahi hai, mere yahan pe sab normal. So he came and he just sat across. And I've lived with that character, me and Julia lived with that. And as soon as he came in, I thought, and I had completely different idea about Varun, right? The kind of films. I've not seen his films, so whatever clippings I've seen from all over. So he was not in our radar at all that he would work in this film. But I just saw a real character of mine in him. So I saw, when you see the film, I think you may have explored more, you will have many thoughts. But I think he was just perfect. I said, तेरा एक पिक्चर ले लो ऐसे ही. तो सर मैं तो ऐसे ही कपड़े ले लूँ. मैंने तो ऐसे ही ले लेता. मैं ऐसे लेके इसको भेजा, जूही को भेजा. मैंने बोला, I think he's dad. So they all agreed. I agreed and immediately asked him. He didn't expect. He told me that I didn't expect that he'll call him back. So that's how it went. Well, I've prepared them a lot. I didn't do regular conventional workshops, like acting workshop. My workshop was very different. It was more of a spiritual and a meditation workshop. It's quite funny when you hear it, but when you see the film, then you realize. So I didn't give them the script to read in the beginning. I said, don't read this. First you talk to me. Let me talk to you. So just throw questions at me. Let me answer you back. And ऐसा होता है ना, हार्ड डिस्क जो है उनका दिमाग का भर दिया मैंने मेरे दिमाग में जो था. sometimes they used to get irritated. Okay, enough, sir, we have understood. I said, no, you still have to be what was there in my mind. Because see, we live with the script for years and years and years. They come for 2 months and they live the script. But for them to understand what we have gone through is very difficult. They'll have to live that script, what we have lived. So I know my script better than anybody else. So it was easy. Because for me, the actors are the most important on the set. Right? I make them really give them a lot of space in terms of the comfort. Comfort does not mean these. Comfort means whenever you are ready to perform, you can. How many ever rehearsals you want, you go for it. There is no pressure that abhi khatam karna. There is no pressure that I have to finish this. But there is a way, I don't know, they adapt to me. They come to our family. They like the way we work. And Varun, though, at some time, he will ask and turn, sir, take kare, मैंने बोला हो गया मेरा टेक. कब लिया? मैंने बोला मैं रिहर्सल में कर लिया, टेक ले लिया मैंने. तो आपने कैमरा ऑन कर दिया? मैंने हाँ मैंने ले लिया था. So no, I want to give it one more. I said okay, fine, give it. Then he'll only give it the shot. So no, sir, retake, ठीक था, आपने ठीक कहा. So ऐसे ही करके हो गया. So it was fun. Varita is a very, very intelligent actress. I really bless her and I wish her that she goes a long way. She's really sensible in terms of the camera, very sensitive. Her eyes are expressive. You don't have to give her much to express. Very simple. Just one look can express a lot of things. That's one very big advantage. For Varun, it was a little difficult from coming from the school that he belongs. Come to in my school where you don't have to do anything. You don't have to act. So sometimes he'll say, "Sir, I acting kiya hi nahi." Yeah, he felt, because for him to come to this subtle world of performance, it took a little time. But once he got into, he was just brilliant. He was so raw and natural. So really, I tell him that it's your day. See, हमको आदत पड़ गया है कि मतलब costumes अगर लाना है कपड़ा तो फट से the costume will get an iron up a ready shirt or scene वो तो नींद से उठ रहा है, so you cannot have, it has to be real and the kind of realistic film we are making. So hair वाला proper hair कर देगा, मैंने बोला क्या है ऐसे किसका होता है ऐसे proper. So I will mellow him down. I'll tell him, you're sitting with me here, shout, I can hear you. So camera can listen to you, sound can take it. So we have a habit of doing everything. सबको सुनाई देना चाहिए, सब कुछ दिखना चाहिए. हमारे फिल्मों में a lot of shots I've taken him on his back. So he said, "Sir, the main dialogue to the front में होना चाहिए." So that kind of stuff happens. I believe a lot of in theme tracks. So this film has got a lot of original score by Shantanu. So this theme track was created while we were about to go for shoot. So Shantanu thought, if I give you this music theme, so every actor can listen to it, and also you can also listen to it, and it will be easy for you to take your shots, which I think helps a lot. So this was created then when we were shooting the film, just before the shoot. Oh, you were enjoying it. Yeah. And this theme track plays a very, very important. This is the October theme we call it, and the entire film has got is based on background scores. Songs are mostly promotional songs, but background score is going to play a very, very big role in this. And Shantanu has done a lot. I don't have too many expectations. I'm very conservative. He is not conservative. So my conservative is key. I have made a film out, and my job was to create a trailer. And created a trailer, and I showed it to the people. And I hope people want to watch this film because it looks unusual. It's definitely not very usual conventional story coming up. It's definitely an unusual slice of life which I want to experience. So I hope people will involve with families and friends, and it's got a youth certificate. It's a short duration film, 145 minutes, time plus great shows. So have a nice time watching this film. So that's what is my expectation. I'm not expecting anything.
Pretty much on the same page. I mean, I've seen the film many times now. One thing I can say that it's a very relatable story. Everyone would have experienced some aspect of the character in their life or in their family's life. So the connect would be very strong with the film, which actually works a lot. So I think that is one of the things. And in terms of business, I hope it does a decent number.